Hello, young conservatives, and thanks for joining me again today. Okay, this is going to be a little bit short of a podcast, but let's get started. So I was watching the Young Turks. I'll put a link in the description, and to be honest, I'm not surprised with what I saw. The video that I watched was about how a man had slapped his wife for using God's name in vain. Of course, since the Young Turks are liberal, they immediately used this to make attacks on Christians in the Bible. I find this a little funny though, seeing as how Chink comes from a religion that condones the beating and rape of young women, aka Islam. There's also a few things wrong with what Chink said that I want to cover. Okay, so first, Chink asked a rhetorical question, essentially, stating that he does not condone the actions that I quote, that some rabbi wrote 2,000 years ago. Okay, one, clearly his hermeneutics and anthropologic skills are a little rusty. So one, the Bible is not written by a rabbi, and two, nor was the Torah written only 2,000 years ago. That makes anybody who's studied anything about religion want to smack themselves upside the face. Okay, second, I'm not even sure if Chink has read the Bible. He says, could the fact that the Bible tells husbands to beat their wives if they take God's name in vain mean that maybe the Bible is infallible? Okay, Chink. The Bible nowhere tells husbands to beat their wives. However, the Quran does. The Bible simply says, do not take God's name in vain. I fail to see how this is some sort of radical ordinance that Chink makes it out to be. Now, I'm a firm believer in the fact that you cannot blame a religion for the acts of its followers. It is always the fault of the same person who committed the act. However, Chink seems to only apply this principle to his Muslim brethren and judges every Christian like they're acting purely on the word of the Bible. Little random fun fact. Did you know that the Turks were a group of Islamic extremists responsible for the genocide of the Armenian Christians? I wonder why Chink never talks about that. Alright, well, that concludes this relatively short podcast. Just wanted to express some feelings that I kind of had bottled up. Thanks for listening, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the Young Turks. And remember to subscribe if you like what you hear. Thanks, and stay classy, conservatives.